Hi guys, and welcome back to Reads Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. And as you see, I've got a stack of books here. Well, by the title of this video, you probably know what time it is. It's the time of the year to announce the Fall-Into-Reading-Athon Announcement. I apologize if you can hear the rain. It's been raining off and on all day. And I've got my handy list here. So I'm like all cozy and stuff. So let's get into what is the Fall-Into-Reading-Athon? Well, the Fall-Into-Reading-Athon takes place, this year will be from September 20th to September 26th, where we will have 6 lovely challenges. We will have a author live show on the 26th, which is Sunday. It will be at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is noon Central Time for those of y'all. We'll know. And we will have a drunk live show the night before on that Saturday, after hours, drunk, whatever you want to call it, at our normal time of 8 p.m. Eastern. Once you see the author, once we get to the author, I'll explain why the author's live show is Sunday. It'll make sense. This year we came up with some amazing challenges. I want to thank everybody during the last round of our Summertime Readathon, where you guys gave us suggestions. We took a few of the suggestions and we tweaked them just a little bit to fit for our lovely readathon. No further ado, let's get to the challenges, because that's what you guys are here for. Am I right? Or am I right, guys? God, I act like there's someone in the room with me, and there's not. No wonder the fiance thinks I'm crazy. But okay, let's get into the challenges. Oh, also, my lovely co-hosts are joining me back. Mel from Completely Melanie and Kaylani from Simply Me. And the live shows will all be on Mel's channel, Completely Mel. So I'm going to link them both down below. You guys need to follow them. If you're not following them, then how are you on my channel? Because the only reason why I have most of the people I have is because the two of them. Let's be honest here. They're amazing. And I'm sometimes, mediocre at best. But we love it here because I'm real. I'm a real mess. Let's be honest. But let's get into the challenges. Like I said, there are 6 amazing challenges. And we have an amazing group book with us this year. Challenge number 1 is School's in Session. You can either read the group book, or buddy read a book, or read another book by the author if you've already read the group book. The group read is going to be Perfect on Paper by Sophie Gonzales. And Sophie Gonzales will be joining us Sunday, August 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is noon here in Central Standard Time. She lives in Australia, and she requested that we do it at 1 p.m. our time, because it'll be easier for her. But let me tell you guys what the group book is all about. Darcy Phillips can offer you the solution to any of your relationship woes for a fee. Uses her power for good most of the time. Really cannot stand Alexander Bargaham? I can't pronounce that. Has maybe not the best judgment when it comes to her best friend Brooke, who is in love with someone else. Does not appreciate being blackmailed. However, when Alexander catches her in the act of collecting letters from locker 89, out of which she's been running her questionably legal anonymous relationship advice service, that's exactly what happens. In exchange For Alexander keeping her secret, Darcy begrudgingly agrees to become his personal dating coach at a generous hourly rate. At least, the goal, to help him win his girlfriend back. Darcy has a good reason to keep her identity secret. If the world gets out that she's behind the locker, some things she's not proud of will come to light. And there's a good chance Brooke will never speak to her again. Okay, so all she has to do is help an entitled, bratty, annoyingly hot guy win over a girl who's already fallen for him once. What could go wrong? I am super excited to get to interview Sophie. This is also one of Sterling's favorite authors. He absolutely loves all of her books. He's read the one that's about to come out. He's read the arc of this, the arc of her other book, and the arc of her next. Because NetGalley is amazing. But if you've already read Perfect on Paper, you can go ahead and read her other novel, Only Mostly Devastated, which is a queer Grease retelling, which I have read and absolutely love. This is one of my favorite novels. But which is why I'm super excited to read Perfect on Paper. And again, the live show will be on Mel's channel on Sunday, the 26th of September at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. And the Pacific, I want to say, is 10 o'clock. But don't quote me on that. I'm kind of tired. I've been looking at maps all day. We will go ahead and I will go ahead and put both these books up right here. I can fix everything later. Okay, fine. We will set Perfect on Paper right here. And Only Mostly Devastated, the group book. This is a hot mess, I do say so myself. Okay, challenge number 2 is online learning. Read an ebook or an audiobook. I don't really have recommendations for either because I feel like everybody has their own taste. If you want to read an ebook or listen to an audiobook, have fun. Which, by the way, Perfect on Paper is also on Scribd for audio, for those of you who have had audio. And I've also seen it on Hoopla for the, I do believe I've seen it on Hoopla for the ebook, at least for my library. Okay, challenge number 3, which is one of our newest challenges, which is Friday Night Lights. Read a book that involves a competition. Fall means sports season. For this, read a book with either sports in it, a competition, a game, a contest, etc. Which is why we have read a book with a competition. You can always do one with a sport in the title, like Football Sunday by Daryl Banner. One that involves rugby, which is Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. Or even hockey as an example, which is like Check Please by Ngozi Ukazu, which is a really good graphic novel. Or you can do one that involves a game. Well, this one's more of a competition and a game, which is #Murder Trending, which is all about a bunch of murderers thrown in an island fighting for their death, for their own survival. You can read something involving a game like In the Hall with the Knife, which is based off a clue. Or you can do something like The Inheritance Games, which is more like puzzles and mystery like pieces of a game. Puzzles to be solved, a riddle, secret passages, billions at stake. Or you can do something like The Accidental Beauty Queen, which has a beauty contest. Or another example, which this is actually for the next one, but something like Fence, which involves fencing. I don't know why I grabbed volume 2. Are my volumes out of order? I think my volumes are out of order. We'll set these on the ground because these are starting to get heavy. Okay. Challenge number 4 is Who Wants Candy Corn? Read a book with either white, orange, or yellow on the cover or any variation of those. You can read something that's completely white, like Fence by C.S. Pacat, which is a good graphic novel queer story. Something that's completely orange, like Christina Lauren's Love and Other Words. Or you could do something that's like completely yellow, which like Pretty Little Liars. Or you can do something that has a little bit of the color on it. It's like a little bit of orange on the bottom, a little bit of yellow. So this is Written in the Stars. It's a little combination. You can do something that has like a combo of it, like Sailor Moon. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Eternal Editions, Volume 1, has yellow, has some orange, has some white. Or something like Chris Colfer's Struck by Lightning, which has yellow and white and a little bit of orange on it. Or the group book, Perfect on Paper, which is a lot of orange and some white on the cover, which also would count for this. On to the next challenge, which is everybody's favorite of Fall-Into-Reading-Athon. Just one of mine and Mel's personal favorites. And that is which is pumpkin spice lattes and apple picking. Read a book with either a beverage or a fruit on the cover. Examples for beverages. You could do something like One Last Stop by Casey McQuestion, because she's holding a Starbucks cup. Or something like Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall, which has a teacup and a teapot up there. Or something like Hello, Cruel Heart by Maureen Johnson. There are several teacups blended in. This would also work for yellow on the cover. And there's some orange and white in that bottom. Have all the colors. Or examples for fruit on the cover, which I'm going to tell you now how hard it was to come up with a fruit on the cover, so I understand. But I will state the most common fruit on the cover is a fucking apple. Listen. But I found one that doesn't have an apple on the cover, and that's something like Spells Trouble, which has berries on the cover. Or if you want a graphic novel, you can do something like Shazam and the 7 Magic Lands. There is an apple on the desk. Or if you're in a Disney mood, something like Mirror Mirror, which is one of the Twisted Tales, has an apple on the cover. There's you some examples of pumpkin spice lattes and apple picking. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. And challenge number 6. Beneath the Harvest Moon. Channel your inner paranormal. Beneath the Harvest Moon, channel your inner beast and read a paranormal read. You can always read a book like The Ravens by Danielle Page and Cass Morgan, which involve a sorority of witches. You can read something like Crave with Vampires. Or, my personal favorite, channel your inner beast and read a shape-shifting novel like Wolf Song by T.J. Klune. Gay werewolves. Where can you go wrong? And I just realized I just showed you 3 black paranormals. Whatever. But those are the 6 amazing challenges for the Fall Into Reading-Athon. which I will give you the dates again, are going to take place September 20th through the 26th of September, obviously. And the live show dates are on the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern on Mel's channel. We will have our after hours live show to discuss how everybody's loving the readathon. Any thoughts? We may give away a few hints for Bookmas. Who knows what goes on those live shows? Remember, they're not rated PG-13. And don't forget to join us on Mel's channel on September 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern with Sophie Gonzales as we discuss Perfect on Paper. And then I also have some Only Mostly Devastated questions for her too. I really hope you guys join us. We had a lot of blast coming up with these challenges. I want to thank everybody who gave us suggestions of football and Thanksgiving and paranormal reads. We have more questions coming your way to help us with further readathon ideas. So keep an eye on that. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Seasonathon to get all the juicy details of when and where we're going to be. Who knows? We may throw in some live reading sprints at some point. I don't know why I'm in like a spooky mood right now. I feel like I just want to be a witch and cackle. Like, I'll get you, my pretty. You and your little dog, too. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Comment down below and let me know if you're excited for this readathon as much as we are. Are you taking part in going to be reading Perfect on Paper by Sophie Gonzales with us? I am so excited for this book. Because I'm working a new job, this is going to be my main focus that week. But I am going to try to hit as many challenges as possible. I'm going to try to see if I can't double up. I'm just super excited. You have no idea. Like, Sterling screamed when we told him who our group read was. But that's all I've got for you guys. Hit this Hit that like button if you like this video. And you know you want to hit that subscribe button because you want to join in the fabulosity of the Fall-Into-Reading-Athon. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope you guys join us and we have a lot of bewitching fun this year. And always remember, guys, to be fabulously yourself. Until next time, bye!